Good morning. I just want to get on here and clarify some things that some people think they know when they really don't know what they're doing, and they believe they're doing right. They really do. They believe, hey, I'm doing perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with me. Boy, you are way off, and you killing everybody around you. Man, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna blow your mind. It is. It's gonna blow your mind. You know, when you are in a relationship with somebody, it's more than just love in that relationship. You can't just have love. Love ain't gonna carry you through the storm. Love ain't gonna carry you through the high waters. Love ain't gonna get you over the mountains together. Mm-mm. Love ain't gonna walk you through the fire either. Faith is gonna walk you through all that. And if you only got one person that's got that kind of faith in their self, they ain't got to have it in God. They ain't got to have it in Jesus. They ain't got to have it in their spouse. As long as they got it in their self. They got enough faith in their self to carry the entire family, because the rest of the family don't praise God, don't cover God, don't have Jesus in their life. They just say they do. So when this one person has been dragging the entire family behind him because he has that kind of faith in himself, saying one day, my faith is gonna grow. That's all he has. He has hope. He has hope that the faith, the little spark of faith he has in his body is the only thing left carrying him, his wife, and his children. Because he's the one that works. He's the one that works. He's the one that goes out and makes all the money. He makes most of the money. He is the breadwinner, and he knows it. He also knows if I was to leave today, the whole family will crumble. He knows that. So he has to fight. He has to fight and just keep fighting. And not only is he fighting his job, he's not only just fighting his job, he's fighting the public to get to work. He's having to fight his boss to keep his job. Then he has to fight employees because he's a fucking boss. So his fucking fight is not over. That's just an 8-hour day. That's just waking up and getting out in this world and working. And then he gets to come home. He ain't done. That's not gonna go and work, boy. He's gonna work when he gets home. He's gonna cook. He's gonna wash dishes. He's gonna feed his kids. He's gonna help do homework. He's gonna help wash clothes. He's gonna do it all because he is the one true believer of himself in this relationship, because it's all he has. It's all he has. He has enough faith in himself just to carry himself. But since he has just enough, a little more faith in himself, he can carry that family on his back. That's hard. That is hard. I mean, religiously carrying them. Kids are just babies, man. They don't know what's going on in this world. They have to reflect off their parents. Parents don't go to church. They don't show no love in the house. Guess what the kids do? Same shit. They don't show no love in the house. They don't show no love nowhere. They don't love nobody. No respect. There's always fight and disrespect in the house. What do you think them kids gonna be like? It's gonna be hard, man. Super hard, and you're always gonna fight. You're never gonna have a day of peace in your life. You're not. Because your family is completely lost. And the sad part about it is the two adults that could change the world, they can change the world, man. Change the entire world. Think about this, what I'm about to tell you about Egypt. Egypt, man. This is your home. Imagine if you're the king and the queen of Egypt, and you never followed God, but you had all these servants. You had all these people to do whatever you said. You say do it, they went and did it. They would die doing it because they believed in you that much. Egypt was a prosperity land. fruitful land. Like it was trees everywhere, water, plants. Go out there and now see what you see. But them pyramids still there. That home's still there. They ain't got nothing to profit from it though. Nothing. Let me tell you why. There ain't no trees, there ain't no fruit, there ain't no streams around them temples no more. Because they didn't believe in the one true God. They did not believe in the one true God that was higher than them. They just think they were a God. They just think they were fine. They just think they were going to be better because they are better in their house. They just think they can rule when they leave that place. They just think they know what's going on in their world because they say, oh, I'm doing this. I'm great. I'm greater than anything in this world. I'm greater than God himself. I'm greater than all that. What do you see out there at them temples right now? I don't need their help. I can do all this by myself. I don't need God. That's what he said. I don't need God. We got all the help we need. We don't need God's help. God said, I giveth, and I can take it away. I will leave your home there, but you will die alone in it. And people, that goes for your house, for your home, for your family, for your children, for your husband, for your wife. You are never higher than God himself. And I promise you this, you will have a desert around your house if you keep thinking so. You won't have no food. You won't have no water. You won't have no abundance. You won't have no more blessing. He gave you blessing when you built this family. He can easily take it all from you. He is that guy. He will do it. He will lay down something that there's nothing you can do to fix it because it was not meant to be. And if your path is definitely different, then trust me, sir, ma'am, you are not going to finish that path. I don't care how big and bad you think you are. God's going to put a stop to you. And he'll put a stop to the ones around you as well. You don't want to turn your back on God, ever. Ever. Do not put yourself and others before God or anything. Because when you go to church and you pray for something greater in your life and you cry because you really want it, but you're not crying because you feel the presence of your Father, the one that gave you life, Jesus himself, your angels that keep you protected. Jesus keeps your messages going to the Father himself. You deny these things and you turn your back on them. But then you want things to happen. Why don't things happen for me? How come I'm having this problem? How come my life is shambles? How come all this is, what did I do wrong? How did I deserve this? You get what you reap. And you will fall before it's sowed completely. The ones around you will fall. And I'm going to tell you this, it's going to be the ones you love the most that will fall first. They will be the first ones to go, and you'll get to witness it. You will fall in the end of all the rest. And that day comes, you will change. You will be a better person. You won't go back because you've lost it all, because you have nothing else to gain other than what man has left in this jungle for you to pick up off the streets. That is what you have left, unless you want to turn to a greater power than just drugs. Because when you hit bottom, that's what 9 times out of 10 what we do. Ain't that right, people? We turn to drugs. Huh? We turn to drugs because that's the only thing we got left to set us free from the worries and the and the stress and the life problems, and we don't want to turn to something greater than that. It's too hard. It's too much work. It's too much work. I can hit this pipe and feel free instantly. What's that pipe going to do to you? It's going to set you free for a few minutes, ain't it? You're going to be like a little dragon in the air. Well, let me tell you something, man. You can smoke that shit all you want. It's going to destroy you. It's going to put you down. There ain't nothing. That ain't got nothing on what I got, man. Nothing. I'll mow your ass to the ground. You smoke that dope all you want. What I got, I ain't even got to pick a step up to push you down. I ain't even got to pick my foot up to push you down. I don't. I ain't got to pick my foot up to make a step. I don't. Not no more. Not no more, because my trees are fruitful. My trees are fruitful. They're full every day, every morning. I don't leave my trees. I don't leave my keeper neither. That's why my trees stay full. My rivers stay full. My tummy stays full. My temple stays clean. You know what I'm saying? My temple stays clean. Because I only take in what my temple deserves. Let's think about what I said. We only take in what we deserve. You don't take in nothing more. Nothing more, you don't take in nothing more. I'll tell you why you don't take in nothing more, because you can't handle it. You're not ready for it. You will overwhelm yourself. And by the end of the day, you'll be done so lost because you have overwhelmed, you have overfilled your cup. Because you wasn't even ready for a sip out of this cup. You wasn't even ready for a sip out of this cup because you lost. How you going to fill this cup up and be like, oh, I'm good now for the rest of my life? Huh? Huh? What are you, 25? You goddamn kid. Anyway, 30, 32, I don't care what you are. You young kids, if you're in your 30s, if you're 36, if you're freaking 40, you're still, look at me. I'm 46 years old, man. I'll run circles around people all day long. 8 hours. You gotta pull 8 hours to work with me. 8 hours. I won't fuck around for less. 8 hours. I'll tell you why I get those 8 hours in? Because good Lord Bud let me have them. He let me have them. He blessed me with them 8 hours, man. He blessed me with everything I got. Everything. The air I breathe, my eyes I could see with, my ears I can hear with, my feet that touches the ground, my hands that grabs people and heals them. My hands can heal people. I have a special gift that I've learned I've got. And I've acquired such a gift. And that's why people are scared of me. Whoops. I didn't ask for it, man. It's something that was handed to me. So I'm on here to share with you God's true blessing. His true blessing. The one true blessing we all desire in this world. We all desire one thing and one thing only. The key to life. To a lot of people, they don't know what that is. I say, well, it's happiness. The key to life is happiness. Key to life is not happiness. Key to life is not happiness. It's not joy. It's not hard work. It's not what you see. It's not how you take it in. Key to happiness is it's just like it says. It's a key. What does a key do? Key unlocks things. A key to happiness. So if you unlock this door and you open it, you open that door, that's all you're going to get is happiness. Now, if you want to know the key to life, that same key open that door too. That same key, you open that door to joy, open that door to faith, it'll open that door to any door you want, as long as you believe in it. There's no lie. That key is strong. Because everybody wants that key. Everybody wants that key because it has such a high power. It has a high outlook on life because it's a key. This is something nobody can put their hands on. You can only talk about it. You can only think about it, but you can't reach out there and grab that key as much as you want it. You can't. You can't grab it. Life is in front of you, and you have a key in your hand, which you can open that door and unlock it and walk into that life. That is true. You can take that key, unlock that door, and walk through it. But it is up to you and your temple, because whatever door you unlock in this world, I'm going to say that again. You can take that key and unlock that door. But it's up to you how clean you are. Clean. How clean you are right here. You're not clean right here. When you walk through that door, you're going to be so sad. You're going to be so disappointed. And you're not going to like God no more. You're not. You're going to think he's a jokester. He's just fake. Ain't no such thing. So I walked through that door with love in my heart for God to get my blessings. And I never got them. I mean, I waited for months to get these blessings, and I never got them. Could you imagine being this guy? That's something as dumb as a box of rocks. He said I had the door open. I walked in there, and they didn't give me nothing. I just stood there, and all these fat kids can't walk by me. It's so unfair. I'm still trying to get rid of this congestion on my chest. And no, I ain't got no dang shirt on. I'm not ever wearing a shirt in my house. I'm fully gifted, so I give my full appearance to him. Yeah. Egypt thought the same thing. We got the key. We will open big door. Open big door to sand. Hey, all these dumbasses walking around this place. Talking about, man, this is great. Look at these temples. This bitch ain't got a lick of water or food nowhere. This thing is with farting and shit and dust and dirt. And they all dropping like flies, all backed up with sand in their ass because they ain't got no food. They eat all the camels, all the horses are gone. They ain't got nothing left but each other to eat. So that's what we are left here. When you try to walk into God's door, He give you the key. You have the key in your hand. Everybody has one. Everybody has a key to life in their hand. It's up to you It's truly, truly up to you what you do with your key and yourself. Yourself has a temple, just like Jesus says. You have a temple in your inner being. It's right next to your heart, called your knowing area. This is called your knowing area. No one could tell you about your knowing area. You have it. Everyone has it. Everybody has their own knowing area, which is God's eyes is the temple. I call it the all spark. The reason why I call it the all spark is because no matter how bad, how big, how gruesome, how big the disparity is and how low you are to the ground, God himself created you to a mold. So when you broke out of this mold, you are alive in your mother's womb. He gives you a spark. Everybody has it. Everybody has this spark. Carries inside of them like Iron Man. You just like Iron Man. Everybody is just like Iron Man. Look in the center of his chest. What is that? It's a light. It's a bright light. You don't think that's what's in you? You think it's just blood and guts and nothing else? Shit. Let me tell you something. You're a sad freaking individual if that's what you believe. That's what all you have in your body, because I'm going to tell you, you're not going to get nothing else from life because of that. But the people around you are going to be cheerful and joyful and respectfully and considerate and loving unconditionally. They'll love you. You know why? Because they have that shining fire of a spark that God gave them. And it shines brighter than any bullshit that's around them. Just walk right over it. Like, it could be laying down dying and you wouldn't even care. You're not going to care. Let me tell you why you're not going to care. Because you done been through it all. You done served all these people that don't deserve you. You done served all these people with your happiness that did not deserve your happiness. They didn't deserve your presence. They didn't even deserve your presence. And you enabled the demons with your presence when you said, oh, I'm a godly person. But then you fall back on your own word right in front of God himself. And you expect him to keep his word for you when you can't even leave church for what is it? What is a day? What is a day? 16 hours a day? 16-hour day. A 16-hour day. Before the sun drops, you will sin an ultimate sin because you're lost. You're lost and you don't stay focused on your own words. You're contradicting everything that comes out your mouth. You're fake on what you're carrying. Do not think you're close to God when you're not. And you know you're not because of what I tell you about this spot right here. I hold mine all the time. I don't want it to leave. That's why I hold it. I don't want it to run out and leave me. You know how many things has run out on my life and left me? Which I know this is not going to happen, but I like to keep that hand there. I've had so many things run from me. So many things take their love from me. And this is one thing I'll never let go. I'll never let it go. I don't care. I don't care how I'm beat. I don't care how I'm stabbed in the back. I don't care how I'm slapped in the face because I'm a grown motherfucker and I'll walk over you like you don't fucking exist. King, baby. I am the one true chosen. I'm going to put this shit on Facebook because I'm proud of who I am now. And I don't care what y'all think about me. I don't care what y'all say about me. I'm God's child. And if you don't believe that, then I hate it for you because I'm going to believe what I want to believe because he's done told me it's a fact. It's a fact. I am God's child. And if you want a part of me, you come get me. I will run you down like you don't exist. I promise you. I don't have to wear shoes to wear you out. I don't have to wear clothes to prove I'm that glorious. I can go butt naked in this world and melt snow along the way. Because I am God's child. Nothing will stop me from what I have to do here. This world is in such an ugly realm because all these fake believers, they can't carry the word. And I know a lot of them because they're on this Facebook when I'm sitting here looking them dead in the eye. And fake, all of you, there's a lot of fake in the world and you're making him sad. It's sad for me to even sit here and do this. But I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing the ugly. I'm tired of seeing the not loved. I'm tired of seeing the empty souls that crawls this world. The spirits in people by themselves I can grab barehanded. Your spirit itself I can grab barehanded and control your spirit for a moment or two. Believe you me, I can do it. I'll change your entire world in just a moment or two. I can do it. Don't think I can't. You might think I'm crazy, but I'll walk into a room and shut the whole place down in just a moment. Just my presence alone does it. I've been doing it a long time. Very long time. I thought it was just me. But since I've got here to Alaska, I've gotten closer to God. Christ is my brother. He is my true brother. Christ is my true brother. I only have one true brother. I got a half brother, and you people know who he is, and he ain't that great of a guy. I love him to death, and I'll fight for my brother any day of the week. He ever call on me, say, bro, I need you, motherfucker, I'm there. And he knows it. I'll walk all over him, and he knows it. I fought for my brother many years, and I fought for my family many years, and I'm not going to stand down and let any of my people's name go in vain, I promise you. I don't care what they did. I don't. Because God put me here to do one thing, and one thing only, and that is rule. I will rule under his cloak. I will rule under his word. I will take any demon out. I will slay any dragon. And if you don't believe me, I'm covered in these fucking things. So whatever you think you are, if you think you that bad of a motherfucker, you come see me. And we'll see how fucking bad you are. I'm in Chugiak, Alaska, bitch. I live right next to the Bear Mountain itself. God himself is with me every day. One day I will stand forth of all this. My strength is strong like you've never seen. My prayers go mountains to mountains, ocean to sea. That day will come while I'm on that mountain, and everyone will feel my vibration. They will feel my vibes. They will feel my energy. I'm not quite ready, for my Father is training me. There are right and left arms in this world that still has not stepped forward to claim their spot on this realm. When their spot is full, I can complete my mission. My mission is not complete, and I can't complete it until God sends me the other one. I have a right hand. There's one more I'm supposed to have, my left hand. What you need to understand is not bad coming. The devil has nothing over me. He has no control over me. I only work for God himself. But, that being said, God has a hell of a sense of humor. So there was a time when he took it all. And it wasn't the devil that took it all. It was God. God said, I will burn it all to the ground and make renew. I will create all in different order. And he did. He changed the land, changed the trees, changed everything. Water, changed it all. I've been here since then. I am. My soul has been on this planet since the day he's changed all this. That's why I know what I know at this point, because my spirit has been here that long. That long, I've seen it all. My spirit has seen it all. I've been a God's child before I was even born, because I was God's child before I was even born, before I was even thought of, because I was already here as God's child. As a child growing up, I was scared to open my eyes and see who was trying to snatch me up out of my bed, because when you're little and you watch TV, it looks like the boogeyman trying to grab you. There's no bright light with a shiny hand, welcoming hand down there and said, come with me, son. There was no such thing. It was all black and white. It's very scary. So I know I was too scared to go see him. When I was 40 years old, I changed the whole outlook on life, and I was done fighting this thing that was after me. And it turned out to be God himself. Not Jesus, God, not Jesus. Jesus is my brother. Jesus, let me tell you something where me and Jesus stand. I love my brother to death. And I'm going to tell you this. What my brother done for you, I would have done it myself. I would have done it myself. I would have took that cross from my brother and done it myself. But you know, he knowed that. He knowed I would have done it. He knowed I would have done it. I would have done it with no problem. My body's covered in scars from bleeding and cuts and scratches like I would have done that. I would have laid it there on that cross because of what I know right now, I'd have done it. I would have done it. What I know right now from God, from my Father, I would have done it. I would have laid my life on the ground for him. Sure would. And that was where I would have been wrong. I would have been wrong for even carrying that cross. I'd have been wrong for taking all them lashes. I'd have been wrong for taking the beatings. I'd have been wrong for having those stakes in my feet and my hands for the reason why I was doing it. I was doing it for him. So in life, we have to let those shine. We have to let them shine. We can't take their shine from them. Their greatness will never get to happen if you do that. They'll never be great because you took it from them. So yeah, I would have done it for God. I would have done it for Jesus. But see, we wouldn't have never got the blessing if I'd have done it. I would have never blessed all you people. No, I wouldn't have. I just would have took his spot. And you wouldn't have never got a blessing from it. I wasn't going to give you no blessing. I don't know you people. I'm a servant of God. I'm God's child, not a world healer at the time. Today, I get it. And I get why he did what he did for us. Totally get it, man. Totally get it. Because anybody could say, I would have done that. I would have got it there on that cross and took them slashes and beatings and all. But you wouldn't have never been true to what he done for us. What Christ done for us. You'd have never done it. Because you can't. He is a true descendant. I'm just a child. I'm chosen as a child. I'm been adopted by God. I'm God's child by adoption. And that feels good by itself. I've always been adopted. I've always had a brother that was a true brother. That was a true child in the family. Because he actually had a true father and mother. Not me. My mother was never true to me. And my father called me a dumbass for going to church and try to have something great in my life. I was called a retard and everything else before I can even get on the damn bus to go to church from the house. Because back then the bus would come get you because they were happy to put you on that bus. And as a child, I loved going to church because I could feel the grace of God. And when I'd come home, I'd be happy until I seen my father. And he was, there's many gods. I don't know why you going to church to praise for one God. And he's right. There is many gods. There's only one true God. One ultimate, almighty, true, wholeheartedly God. The controller of all. He is in control of everything. This realm, which is earth, all living creatures, all living beings, all living things on this earthly realm. He created it all. The other realm, so big no one can see it. You got all these billionaires trying to see it, but they'll never find it. By the time they get the gas to drive out there to look at it, they'll run out of gas and die because they ain't got the gas to get back home. That's how stupid they are. Oh, we're scientists. We got it all figured out. You better take you a Chevron behind you, dumbass. You're going to be walking in space on the way back. You know, and I know I said something about the key of life. The key of life is very simple. It's very simple. I'm going to lay us down on you. I know I said it earlier and I didn't ever tell you what it was. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't tell you. I should let you figure it out, because if I tell you, it just makes it too easy. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to tell you. I know what the key of life is, because it makes me happy knowing it. But you remember this before I go. You remember this before I go. Okay? This is what you need to remember. There are two ultimate things in life Father cannot control. Two things ultimately about you and your temple, that God cannot stop you from doing. There's only two things. And I've talked to many people and they know what those two things are. There's actually a marriage counselor that don't believe me. He said, well, that's not in the Bible. Well, that don't mean it's not real. You keep reading all these books, man. Don't follow this. You don't worry about following that. You keep following them books. Your gas tank gonna run out. His gas tank gonna run out. That dumbass gonna walk back home in the rain. Stupid shit. There are two things God cannot stop you from doing. He can't. God Almighty gave us two things in this world that He said, I'm going to gift you with it. I'm going to give you this gift, because this gift is the almighty gift of all gifts. And it is. Dude, this gift right here blow them all out of the water, because everybody's got it and nobody knows how to deal with it, because it's a great gift. It is your gift of freedom. Gift of freedom. Freedom of your own ability to do what you want. God cannot stop your actions. He cannot control what you do. He can pause it. He can hinder it. He can put stuff in your way. But he cannot stop your actions. He can't. He gave you that free will. So that free will can kill you instantly, can kill you very fast, because you're an animal, man. You're the alpha omega animal. Breathing, living alpha omega. Animals are born to know what life offers them. Don't you wish you had it like that? Like you were born with colony ants and you don't have to worry about nothing. All you gotta do is just live and do what your body and your mind is set to do every day. It's repetitive every day until you die. I mean, but what joy is in that? I mean, how do you love? How do you get love and joy out of something you're just comfortable with? You're just in a spot and you're fine with it. I'm fine with my spot. I don't want to move forward. I don't want to be great. I don't want to be majestic. I don't want to be, that's better than what I am. I don't care to be that. And you're not bad. You're not wrong for being that person. You're not wrong. You're not. If you believe in God, you go to church, you do right for your family, you're not wrong, man. You're doing great. Well, I'm not going to say you're doing great. You're doing good. You're doing good. There's even country songs about you, man. You're doing good. But you're not great. You're not pulling greatness. You're not grabbing greatness out of your pocket and throwing it out for the world to see. Because you're following one person, and that's yourself. Because you got so much pride in yourself, you can't follow nobody else. This is where you stop. It's where you stop following. I'm a keeper of my own. Boy, you are dead wrong. Girl, you just dead wrong. You dead wrong. You dead wrong. You going to find out how hard you can fall. Because he going to push you to the ground. He going to take all that from you because he give it to you. All that pride, he just take it. Just take that right on back because you ain't worthy to carry it. You ain't worthy to carry it. If you ain't worthy to carry it, he going to take it from you. I promise you, he can take it. He can take all them great things that you was using actions on. Because your actions are the greatest thing in this world. You can say whatever you want to say out of prayer. Say whatever you want to out of prayer. Nothing. It'd be a desert full of sand and heat. Nothing to eat, nothing to drink, nothing to breathe. You can't breathe in that desert heat, man. Ain't no way. Because he took it. He took the comfort. And if you think your actions are greater than anyone else's, that's exactly what's going to happen to you. He's going to put your home in a desert. And your home don't have to be your house. Your home don't have to be just your job. You know where your home is? It's right here where you don't care nothing about. This is your home, dum-dum. This is your home, dum-dum. No one can take this home from you, dum-dum. You don't have to pay rent to stay in this home, dum-dum. It is given to you. What is wrong with you? That's a damn phone.